Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be a current relationship that you are in. Could also be some of you have been in a situationship. Very sensual, intense connection. And a small portion of you could be with someone that you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. There's a whole lot of silence. All right. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right. So, it's interesting. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are, I would say, a little bit on the dark and dreary side. What does this mean? Some of you may be going through the same thing that this person is going through. Some of you may have been feeling in recent times that there are obstacles, these obstacles that have occurred, and it's hard for you to make sense of anything. And partly it's because of the way the both of you think. There's a lot of differences here. And there's not a lot of communication because we have here the illusion card. So we have first card's the strongest, illusion, followed by energy. Then we have sensuality. We have surrender, laughter, doubt, beliefs, and then we have creativity under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. We also have under the bottom of the deck, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme is victim, so victimization. I'm just going to fix my cards here because I see that they are not as aligned, and I don't want them to get cut off from the bottom. All right, hopefully you guys are able to see this. So I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. All right. My dear Capricorn, it's hard for me to express myself when there's so many differences between us. And I now find it embarrassing. I am embarrassed. I feel ashamed for what I have done. And I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil. I do not open up to you. I keep my distance. And yes, there is a lack of communication. I don't want to open up to you and tell you certain things that are deep down inside. Why I did what I did. I don't want to express that to you or tell you. I also feel that in my life there's a sense of energy. This way of thinking, this way of being. I do feel that in this connection, in my life, I have found someone who was able to turn my chakra centers. You awaken that energy inside of me. sometimes even that Kundalini. But I do feel that the both of us, spiritually, we are connected. And it's difficult for me to let go of you. On a sensual level, I do feel extremely attracted to you. You are someone who I desire to be with. I want you, and I like you. I feel that in this connection, there are certain things that I need to express to you. How I find you so tempting, so alluring. You can seduce without even trying. It's hard for me not to think of you in this way, and a part of me has surrendered to you. I feel that a part of me now belongs to you. You belong to me, and I belong to you. And the both of us have this way of dealing with the situation internally. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. The problem is, you might not even know this. You might not know that I think of you as a confidant, as a friend. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. There are so many things that I have experienced. So many things that I have seen while being with you. For me, you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. You are the sun. And yet I hide these emotions from you. I don't show you how much I think of you and how much I miss you, because I am ashamed for what I did. And I do have doubts. Doubts that anything I may do going forward, I don't think it'll work out. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, now there is a lack of truth, and there is a lack of faith in this connection. All because we have had our differences. All because we are different. And I do feel that in this connection, there are these sets of beliefs. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. My mindset versus yours is quite unique, quite different. I think of things on a different level, and so do you. Now, what I think of and what I worry about is the fact that we are not on the same page. We do not see eye to eye. I don't see things the way that you do. And sometimes I can't really understand where you're coming from. But I also know that these differences are not only what we have created, but what the people around us have created. Our rituals, the customs, the backgrounds that we come from are unique. Our age, that's unique. And I do feel a sense of creativity inside, where I want to create something with you that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would love to weave and have you as the center of my world. But I have taken advantage of you, and I have taken you for granted. I've overindulged and used you to the point where I got bored. Why did I do that? In this connection, there has been a sense of victimization. There has been emotional and psychological manipulation. Because of this, because of the things that I have done and put you through, I do feel embarrassed and not so great, which is why I keep my distance and I do not talk to you. For now, all I know is that I do have a special spiritual connection with you. But because of the things that I have said and done, I doubt that you would even want me back. All right. Capricorn. So, we do have a situation here where there are pieces of information that have affected you in your life from what this person did. And I do see here in this connection, somebody feels as if they've been taken advantage of. Somebody here feels like the victim. Most likely, the way the cards are coming up, they have made you feel like a victim. And now they're hiding because they've victimized you. Because of that, they also doubt that anything that may occur might work out. They don't know if it will. They don't think it will. All right, let's have a look at another deck here. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. Literally slid right out. Okay. We have here the Four of Arrows followed by Wisdom. Okay. So let's have a look at the Four of Arrows. We have here, there is, okay, so first of all, for those of you who are new, this deck I do read in the reverse. And with this deck, I like to go a little bit into the past. In this connection, what happened in the first place? So things were going great. They were fine. But then all of a sudden, something happened and everything just started to go downhill. What was it that may have caused this? Some of you may know, some of you may not know. The first set of cards I just had a look at, that was the current status. This is a little bit in the past. So this is for those of you that never received the closure that you deserved. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They may have abandoned you, and you're wondering what happened. So let's have a look. What was going on in this person's mind at the time? We have here the Four of Arrows followed by Wisdom. So the Four of Arrows, and I will be reading the entire card, it talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. This person needed time to heal and to rest. Peace was needed after emotional disappointment. And there needed to be detachment from the everyday world in order to regain balance. Your person of interest here felt quite upset about the situation, the way things were going. And they had started to distance themselves from you here with enforced isolation, forcing themselves into loneliness because they needed a more detached viewpoint of problems. They needed to heal. They were feeling that something here happened that was too much for them to handle, and they needed that reflection, contemplation, introspection. We also have here Wisdom. The Wisdom card here talks about a lack of knowledge. This is in the reverse. A lack of knowledge, not having a lot of education, not really feeling very enlightened. This is what this person was feeling at the time. There was an unwillingness to learn, and there was a sense of superficiality in this connection. They were intimidated by your intelligence and your education. Maybe even your wisdom. They were feeling limited by the lack of knowledge or understanding they had of the situation and of the relationship and the way it was. So this person didn't feel wise. They didn't feel smart enough to be in this connection with you. And that can be in any sort of aspect. It could be that they didn't know family dynamics. Maybe they didn't know how to be in a long-term committed connection, how to be faithful. They didn't have a certain type of wisdom that was needed. And with that, we also had here them trying to heal from certain things. Now, for some of you, this could be healing from this connection that this person was trying to do. For others of you, this could be them healing from another connection that they had before and they just never healed. This was like a wound that just was not really treated, but just a band-aid was just covered over it. And then all of a sudden something happens, they get triggered and that band-aid just ripped right off, but that wound was never treated. So something here happened where it triggered them. But we also have, because you have the beliefs card, we also have external forces, other people coming to the scene that may be influencing this. And it's interesting because we have beliefs. With the wisdom card, this can also tell me that this person does not have the experience in life to make decisions that are wise, and therefore they rely on other people to provide them with some advice. Now, not everybody is going to give advice that is going to be in your favor, right? This person may get advice from people that are jealous, people that just want to spread rumors, people that genuinely care for them and they know that this person is just simply naive, no wisdom. This person can't be in a connection right now with this type of an individual. There's something here that happened, and it is because of lack of information and knowledge that this person has themselves. They're not what they appear to be. All right, I have here the Beginner's Tarot. So here I'll be looking into any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Any actions they may take. All right, let's just, one card fell down. Wait 1 second. All right, let's have a look. Again, beliefs, tradition. So the situation, Capricorn, it's a little complicated. First of all, we have the Moon card here. So first card's the strongest. This definitely is talking about lies and betrayal. Certain things that were spoken and done in the dark, leaving you in the dark, not really having that connection with you where there's an open, honest conversation. So this person realizes that they have done this and they still might be doing this. They still may be a bit deceitful in a way. They're not telling you the full honest truth about something, and they had left a while ago to see if the grass was greener on the other side. It turns out, no, it wasn't. It was just artificial grass. And so by the time they come back, the world's got them. They got 10 swords in their back. The world did not have their back. The universe did not have their back. And so now they've realized and they've hit rock bottom. They don't know what to do. What they're going to do, they're going to get up, dust themselves off, and then sit and wait. Because they feel that they have put in some type of effort in this connection, and they want to see they want to reap the rewards. What is the result going to be? But I do not see, Capricorn, this person taking a direct move or approach towards you. At least in this reading, I don't see that right now. We also have here the Hierophant. Okay. Your person of interest wants you to be as equally as respected as they may be. This also shows me tradition. This person wants things to be done. I'm seeing the word customs and rituals. So some of you may be from different backgrounds. And this person wants their friends, their family to respect you as equally as they do. They also want commitment. They want this to be a long-term committed connection, and they want to take it to the next level. It is a beautiful card, but it also shows struggle because you had earlier the beliefs card, the differences in beliefs, traditions, cultures, right? Here we also have the Queen of Cups, the overall arching theme. This is how they view you. So they definitely think you are somebody who is very nurturing, caring, protecting, loving. They feel unconditional love from you, and they love it. They like this feeling. They don't want this feeling to go away, but they're scared because of the things that they have done. They feel that they really ruined a good thing. And here all I can see is that they have this hope for the future. There's this hope, there's this desire, but they don't know if it's going to work out or not. But there is hope. So for now, Capricorn, I don't see this person making any major moves, but keep in mind this is a general love reading. Not all of you are going to have the same scenario or story. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Okay. So, Capricorn, we have here, first card's the strongest. Communicate clearly. So, certain things have happened in this connection, and with the illusion card earlier, I could see that there is a lack of communication now. Nobody's really talking. In fact, you may be the person who is willing to talk, but this person is not, especially with the Ten of Swords on their back. Now, we have here communicate clearly. So when you get the chance, this means that you are going to get the chance to communicate. Don't talk too long. Okay, keep it short and sweet. Use the I approach. I feel ... I think ... I believe ... Okay? If you use the I method, it's a little less aggressive and people tend to listen, okay? So it's not you voicing your opinion, it's just what I feel, what I believe. And it's not, you tend to have more of an open conversation when you are speaking like this. Also, if you're going to communicate, don't write paragraphs and in your texts or things like that. Keep it short and sweet, 1 sentence or 5 bullet points maximum, okay? And keep each bullet point as a topic of discussion. But the problem here is if you write too much, people do get lost in the details and they think you have all the time in the world. And then again, they don't value you. This person did, with the victimization card, take you for granted, right? So you don't want to give them that much time, okay? You want to show them that you are a busy bee, you're busy, and you got your own life. That's the way to do it. We also have here, things are going to change. Even the communication is going to happen in divine timing. This is going to be perfect timing. So it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Don't force the situation. You will know intuitively when to do this, okay? If you believe, then things are going to improve. However, please remember, you have to be practical about it. We also have a timeline here, a year from now. I know that sounds like a long time from now, and maybe it came up last year. This deck only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't have anything like 3 years or 5 years from now. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not right now, then it's not the right time. So you do have here perfect timing and a year from now. Trust in the divine. So here we do have a plan. There's some type of plan going on. The plan here is to trust in the divine's plan because there's a certain reason certain things are happening. Okay, there's a time and place for everything right now. That time hasn't come for you. In the meantime, what do? The cards here suggests helpful people. So reconnect. Talk to those people who you know that do care for you genuinely. Not people that you have a hint of jealousy you feel from their side completely. Like, ignore them. Don't even talk to them. Don't talk to them, especially about your plans, about your life, about your love life. So here we do have helpful people, and they will be helpful. They will be there for you, but it is important for you to recognize who these people are. They will provide you with some information, some suggestions, and it will help you move forward in this connection. In the meantime, Capricorn, the angels are suggesting to use the strategy of letting go. Do not chase this person. Do not text them. Don't message them. Don't stalk them. It's very difficult to ignore someone like this, especially if you love them. But unfortunately, the way the world is now, this is something that's very common. You have to let go in order for them to even value you. And once you let go, they will start to see that value of you. They will start to miss you. And once they miss you, they know that you're worth something. And once you're worth something, then they know, okay, I might lose this person forever, and I don't want to lose them. Here we also have, yes, the overall arching theme. In between this card on the top, there is a dove. So this does indicate to me that, yes, there's going to be, eventually, a peaceful resolution. Something will change. Something is going to change. And over time, things are going to get better. Now, this is for those of you that may be resonating with the rest of the reading, the majority of it. If it's resonating for you, then yes, this is also going to happen. But for others of you, it could be a slight different variation, okay? Ultimately, I see here, it's important for you to communicate, to also move on, and to also connect and reconnect with other people that you haven't had conversations with in a while. These could be people that are your friends, your family members. Let's not try co-workers. Doesn't really work that well. It's best not to really talk to your co-workers that much about your personal private life, professionally speaking. And that's it, Capricorn. That's your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I also wanted to mention that I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. The videos there are absolutely free, just like this channel. And the videos there I have are on relationship-related advice, as well as past life and spiritual connections. What type of connections are there, and how does one feel? What and who are they? I also have one video on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove. Also, for those of you that are interested in personal readings, yes, I do personal readings, love readings. Yes, I do. And you can visit my website, www.asnointia.com, or if you wish, you can also go to the description below, and I believe that the link is there. You can also have a look through the link. So go to the rates and packages section on my website. There you're going to see a few that are still available. And one is on past life, spiritual connections. Please do read the descriptions of each, because each reading that I do is very different, very unique, and you will know what to expect. So it's very important for you to actually read the description before you place an order. Also, even if you do place an order, just be careful you don't double that order, because recently I've had people that have done it double. So that's actually caused problems with the payment issue. So just be a little careful when you do that. Also, love readings. Yes, I do love readings, and this is a written report plus an audio. So you do get the cards, and you get all of the explanations that I have, the interpretation, and it will hopefully provide some of you with some understanding what this person is feeling. And that's, of course, a private reading, right? It's much more accurate. And of course, there is the chakra checkup package. That is the package I have to help you get rid of negative energies, jinns, demons, evil spirits. So I do have the ability of having a look remotely in your home with the help of Angel Fake Heal. So I see the amount of negative energies you have, and I tell you what you have, I tell you how many you have, and I also teach you how to get rid of them. Very simple method that I have, and Angel Fake Heal confirms these numbers for me as well. You can read a little bit about her on my homepage. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Please do write in the comments below, because I do read the comments and I do read the stories that you provide. And sometimes that is also inspirational and motivating me to write stuff and to create stuff for the other channel as well, based on what you guys have gone through. All right, please do like, share, and subscribe, guys. I will see you again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.